Have you ever been so engrossed in something that you didn't notice what was happening around you? Maybe it was a thrilling TV show or an intense video game. Sometimes we get so caught up in our own world that we forget about everything else. Picture this: a comfy living room, a captivating TV show, and a very thirsty dog named Buster. The room is warm and inviting, the perfect setting for a relaxing evening. But for Buster, it was anything but relaxing. Buster glanced at his water bowl. Bone dry, he thought, his tail drooping with disappointment. He had been waiting patiently, but now he was getting desperate. His throat was parched, and he needed water. His human, completely absorbed in the television, remained oblivious. The show was just too gripping, and they didn't notice Buster's plight. Buster's silent pleas went unheard. Buster decided it was time to take action. He couldn't wait any longer. He needed to get his human's attention, and he needed to do it now. He started with a subtle nudge, gently resting his head on his human's lap. No response. His human was still lost in the TV show, completely unaware of Buster's needs. "Okay, plan B," Buster muttered to himself, deciding to up the ante. He knew he had to be more assertive if he wanted to get that much-needed drink of water. It was time to make his presence known. The television droned on, its mesmerizing glow captivating Buster's human. Buster whined softly. "Woof," he ventured, hoping a soft bark would do the trick. Nothing. His human remained glued to the screen. Time for drastic measures, Buster decided. He stood directly in front of the TV, his tail wagging furiously, a mischievous glint in his eyes. "Can't ignore me now," he thought triumphantly. Buster, a master of canine communication, unleashed his full arsenal of tricks. He offered a playful paw, gently tapping his human's arm. He punctuated his request with a series of insistent boofs, each one louder than the last. His human, finally breaking free from the TV's spell, looked down at Buster, a puzzled expression on their face. "What is it, boy? You need something?" Section 4. Victory! And a refreshing drink. Buster's tail wagged with renewed enthusiasm, a clear sign of his joy and excitement. He had successfully captured his human's attention. His eyes sparkled with pride as he looked up at his owner. He trotted towards his water bowl, glancing back to make sure his human was following. "Ah, you're thirsty," his human chuckled, understanding Buster's silent request. Buster's human exclaimed, immediately filling the bowl with fresh, cool water. The sound of water pouring was music to Buster's ears. Buster lapped up the water, his thirst quenched and a sense of accomplishment warming his furry chest. He felt content, knowing he had communicated his needs perfectly. Section 5. Understanding your furry friend's communication. Dogs, our loyal companions, may not speak our language, but they have their own unique ways of communicating their needs. They rely on us to interpret their signals and respond appropriately. From subtle nudges to insistent barks, they use a combination of body language and vocalizations to get our attention. A wagging tail, a tilted head, or even a gentle paw on your knee can all be ways they try to communicate. As their devoted humans, it's up to us to learn and understand their cues. By paying close attention to their behavior, we can better meet their needs and strengthen our bond with them. So the next time your furry friend seems to be sending you a message, pay close attention. They might be trying to tell you something important. They might just be asking for a refill of their water bowl, an extra belly rub, or perhaps they need a bit of exercise or a walk outside. Sometimes they simply want a moment of your undivided love and attention. Understanding these signals can lead to a happier, healthier relationship with your furry friend.